Okay, welcome, welcome back. I just recorded this intro, but then I leaked the password, so we're redoing this. So it is day 64, um, which is a sad day because the person who originally inspired me to do this series, this was the day that he got his internship. So, and I'm nowhere close. So unfortunate. Um, but we keep pushing. So anyways, I was looking at REUs last night, seeing what was open, what was available, um, and then also looking at this morning. I was looking at job apps, but for the REU stuff, they changed like their system to like a two-factor authentication system, and it like messed everything up. So I have to call them back on Monday to get like a password reset. So that's not too fun, but so I'll have to do that. So this weekend will just be a bunch of applications still. But the thing was, is I wanted to try to automate the process of applying to all of these because it's really just boring. It takes like 10 minutes to fill out one application, maybe a little less. We'll say somewhere between 5 and 10 minutes it takes because you have to go create an account with most of them, and then you have to go through, fill out the first page, fill out the second page, correct. Even when even having like an automatic like thing that fills out forms, it always somehow gets something wrong or misses something, or I have to put in the link and copy and paste, and then go through all the check boxes, and maybe they want a cover letter required, and there's just so much stuff. Um, so so I'm making a my own script, so I don't have to pay for someone else's. And it's not going great because right now I already like see like I'm just hard coding all the identifiers within the JavaScript code. Um, so it's like if the identifiers, let's say, um, username input, username dash input, right? Another site, the thing might just be username, or another one might be user input username. I don't know. It can all be different. So there's got to be a different way of doing this. And so I had the idea of just making an array in every single website I go to, going through and adding like the hard coded identifier. But even that's like, it's possible every single site has a different one. So it's just not good. So I think what I might do is I think I can do screen text matching. And so we can kind of tell possibly um, if it says username, man, like I don't know. There's something I was definitely gonna have to think of something because hard coding the identifiers is just not gonna be fun. So yeah, so trying to build that out. I'll show you the kind of the code and the gist of what I'm doing in a second. But we're not gonna work on that today. I'm just gonna do two LeetCodes today and call it a day because I want to work on my video a little bit tonight, and I want to eat because I'm hungry. So we're just gonna do those LeetCodes and call it a day. So um, I just realized I completely forgot to buy something. Anyways, yeah, I don't think there's anything else I want to talk about. Hopefully I don't leak anything else, so I have to restart this. Um, yeah, I think that's it. So, so yeah, goal is two LeetCodes, and that's about it. I want to show you this code first. Oh my god. Okay, so we're using I never heard of Selenium, which is the most like widely used browser navigation thing. Um, so this is what I leaked last time was my password that I just have hard coded into this in my email. And then I have a local path for my resume. So I have a bunch of helpers, which is like safe click, which I mean you can see all the labels. Obviously, I've been testing out the new um model, the O3. What the? And then you crash. Okay. Um. Oh, sick. And I clicked exit. Okay, whatever. So you have a safe click, you have find element by candidate. So this is the one where candidates is the array of hard-coded selectors. And so you say for candidate and candidates, try element equals this, right? And so if it works, right, then we can just, I mean, return none, but we got the element, right? We'll return the element if we find the element. Otherwise, return none, and then it'll just print out that we found nothing to fill. Fill text field, it finds the text input from candidate selectors, and same thing as like the last one. Drop downs, again, around the same premise of the drop down button is a find element by candidates um, call passing through all of this. If it's a true value, then we call a safe click with this and this, and we try to locate the div that equals the option text, whatever. Don't have to go through all of this. So here is like, so these are all helpers. This is the account creation. So we go through, it tries to get the email input, it tries to get the password and the verify password inputs. And then it just tries to click all this. And then we have on Workday, if you create an account, you get an error saying you already have an email. Um, what I'm doing is you have to manually click sign in, which I should change, but right now it's manually click sign in, and then after I have a timeout for 3 seconds, um, and then it'll put the email and password that I have up at the top into the input and then log me in. And on Workday, if you register with a new account, you still have to go to that login tab. So I should just automate it so it automatically goes to the login tab after, either a certain timeout or some action. And this is the sign in one. Upload resume. This just takes that path we put above and finds the field and then just does a send of that. So personal info, that's usually the first page of a resume. And so I just have, all that and then experience. Yeah. And so this is all just, that stuff. So, yeah. Okay. That's that. Now we can work on this. Okay. Given an integer array nums, return an array answer such that answer at I is equal to the product of all elements of num except nums at I. The product of any prefix or suffix of num is guaranteed to fit an integer. You must write an algorithm that runs an O of time without using the division operation. Okay. Is this not just I is equal to... No, because that would be O. That's a double for loop. I want to loop through once. How could you loop through once? How could you loop through this once? Well, it needs to be something rolling, right? So something like so like at that first element, we know that that first element is going to be in every single other sum, but not itself. And everything after it's going to be in its sum. Wow, O of n. O of n's not fun here. See, it's just the O of n that's like, so, okay, brute force, right? It would be... Let's just do this and see if I can find a way around it. Not the sum. Is that real? There's no way. That's why they don't want division operator, because you could do this, and then you divide by nums at index. Because you would just do divided by nums at the index. Right. Oh, would that even work? Oh my god. Okay, well. Does not reset prod? That wouldn't work. Why would this be happening though? I know this is incorrect because this is O of n squared. What? For num in nums, if num is not equal to each, prod is equal to so I mean for one it'd be 2 print num. In the first case we get 2, 3, 4. Oh, I see. Um, res at index is going to be equal to product. And then return res, sorry. It's not going to accept it because it's not running an O event time. Wait, what? If num is not equal, oh, Okay, so I have to do. And there we go. Okay. So this is a correct answer. It's just not O then. So where's my phone? One second. Okay. So right now we're going through each index and then we're calculating. We're going through the whole array and calculating the product. And then we just keep repeating that for every single value. We only want to go through this array once. How can we go through this array once? Well, I guess what if we did something that was like, okay, we're at index 1, right? And we have like a dictionary, right? That says, okay, the key is 1. And its array is just going to have a 1. An array of like 1s appended to it, okay? 4 1s. And then when we go to 2, or no, what am I saying? Oh wait, yeah. But it's just a value. We have it's a key which is at index 0, right? We just put a 1 in there, no matter what. And then when we move to the next value, we add that value. Well, we multiply that value to every single key in the dictionary. Like, what if I initialize the dictionary? It's got to be something along those lines, right? It has to be something that it's like, okay, if we see the first value, right? This value is going to be in the array of every single other value. Except itself right now. So our current value right now, we do nothing to, and every single other one, we multiply it. So for instance, if we said that the result array is equal to a dictionary of length nums. Oh, here, give me ChatGPT. How would I make a dictionary of keys that are climbing indexes and each value is 1? equals I is 1 for I in range of the length of nums. Okay. What's the time complexity on that? Should just be O of n. Okay, yeah. Okay, so we have that. Now I want to go through and I want to say, okay, 4 index each in nums. The enumeration of num. What we want to do is we want to say, okay, but is this not a double for loop once again? I feel as if this is just another double for loop. Unless changing a value for a key is O of 1. If I looped through an array and at each value in the array updated 100 values in a dict, wow, that's definitely how you spell complexity. Looking through the array, each operation is O of 1. Okay. Okay. So I say 4 because this isn't searching now, this is inserting. No, did they provide any code here? Well, what would that look like? I wanted to say would it be 4 each in? Accessing an array element is an O of n operation, but changing the value in a dictionary is an O of 1 operation. My only question is, okay, maybe this was bad to say. You're like, sure, but it's like okay, if we had a global variable and we just like we're like, use a global version tracker. Track manually updated values in the dictionary. Really? Wow. So what's it even doing? Update all except. So self.global version +1 self.global value is equal to new value. If key skip is not in, why is this so confusing? So it's like if we did this, right, then we said global product, right, is equal to 1. If we did an update all, right, update all values of the current number, or sorry, besides the current number. Wait, no, this wouldn't work. What am I saying? Oh my god. I'm sorry, I need to look at the solution. God, this is just such a yap, bro. Result is equal to 0 times n. Or an array 0 times n. So the result, why would you do 0? Wouldn't that be 1? Okay. For I in range of n. Result is equal to prefix product. Prefix product times equals nums at I. That loops the whole thing, though. Result at I is times equals. I never understood this syntax, to be honest. One second. I won't lie. You know, it's been like 6 hours. I need to wrap this video up so I can upload it before midnight. And I literally have no idea where I'm in this, so we're just gonna kind of copy and paste something that I can understand. Don't want Java, I want Python. O of n, easy to understand. That's what we want. Okay, length equals this. Solution is 1 times length pre post for I in the range of the length. Solution I times equals pre. Okay, yeah, definitely understand this. Every bit of it I understand. Yeah. Let's see, does it run? Look at that. Amazing. We did so much coding today. I mean, I did have a solution for this. It just wasn't O of n, so time limit exceeded. So unfortunate. Anyways, that's all I have. I'm sorry for a bad video. I got caught up in making food and then watching shows and whatever. My bad. Tomorrow should be better. I think we're gonna go over a lot of school stuff tomorrow. Just coursework. My computer architecture teacher posted the coursework, so that's a big one I want to go over. And then I have a linear algebra homework due this week, so we kind of gotta get into the swing of doing stuff on here. So yeah, so I think it's gonna be kind of late that I'm gonna go to bed tonight. I think I'm gonna work on applications and play some games. But I will be back tomorrow and we'll look at coursework stuff and do LeetCode. Okay. Enjoy the rest of your day or night or whatever time you're watching this, if you're watching this, and I will see you tomorrow for day 47, 67, 65. That's the one. Yeah. Okay. Bye.